This content is produced by Darknet Breaker, a cybersecurity and dark web education brand. All videos, posts, and content are strictly for educational and awareness purposes only. We do not promote, support, or encourage any illegal activity. Our mission is to expose digital threats, protect online users, and educate the public about cybersecurity risks in the modern world. Stay ethical. Stay protected.
Statistical data suggests a cyber attack occurs every 39 seconds. This makes the internet an active environment where unauthorized access attempts are launched every day. These attacks are aimed at critical infrastructure, from the payment processing systems used by banks to the server networks that hold patient records in hospitals. This diagram outlines the CIA triad, the three primary rules used to govern digital security. Every digital attack attempts to break these points. Confidentiality ensures private data stays hidden. Integrity guarantees data hasn't been altered. Availability ensures systems remain accessible. When these pillars fail, the logic of digital commerce breaks. A bank that cannot guarantee its records are accurate, or a hospital that cannot access its own patient data, loses the ability to provide its core service. Attackers rarely start by battering down the reinforced front door of a corporate server. They look for the path of least resistance, the individual user. A common method involves a phishing email, such as a fake discount coupon for an online store. To claim it, the user is asked to log in to verify their account. By exploiting trust in a familiar brand, hackers bypass technical defenses to capture login credentials directly from the user. This diagram illustrates a man-in-the-middle attack. This occurs most frequently on unsecured Wi-Fi networks, where a darker node inserts itself into the communication path between your device and the server. By taking over your IP address, the hacker secretly intercepts the data. They sit in the middle, copying passwords and credit card numbers before passing the traffic along to the actual website. These localized attacks shatter the confidentiality pillar, putting sensitive personal information directly into the hands of an unauthorized third party. The tactics scale up when hackers target the massive networks of public sector organizations and large corporations, seeking long-term network access and massive data hauls. In a distributed denial of service, or DDoS attack, multiple hijacked systems are used to launch a massive flood of artificial traffic against a single network. By overwhelming the hardware, the server freezes. Legitimate service requests from real users bounce off this wall of traffic and go unattended, which destroys the availability pillar. Inside a compromised network, attackers can use SQL injections. This involves placing malicious code into standard search queries to view, edit, or delete confidential company tables from the database. Because enterprise databases often hold the records of millions of people, a single successful injection can expose enough user credentials to lead to large-scale unauthorized transactions across various financial accounts. To defend against this, security teams deploy firewalls as digital filters. These scan all incoming and outgoing network traffic, blocking data that does not meet specific security criteria. Teams also use proactive deception. This diagram shows how inbound attacks are drawn to a honeypot, a dummy computer system set up next to the real network. These dummy systems are designed to look vulnerable to attract attackers. Once the intrusion begins, the system traps the malicious traffic in a controlled environment, so security teams can study the methods used. This automated defense is supported by cybersecurity professionals and ethical hackers. These experts actively look for vulnerabilities in their own networks, identifying and resolving them before external threats can exploit them. Software tools provide a baseline of protection, but maintaining the CIA triad requires active human intelligence to respond to attackers who are constantly changing their methods. Large corporate breaches often start with a single compromised employee. When one person's account is taken over, it provides the initial entry point that an attacker needs to move deeper into the global network. Personal security begins with using unique alphanumeric passwords, enabling multi-factor authentication, and identifying fraudulent emails. Utilizing a virtual private network, or VPN, adds a layer of encryption to your connection. This secures your data pathway, making it much more difficult for attackers to intercept your information on public networks. The security of the network depends on the collective actions of its participants. By securing your own access points, you reduce the number of vulnerabilities